ìgbà táwọn tó ń ṣe period bá ti parí nǹkan oṣù ọpọlọ ẹ ti parí wọ́n ní on the 7th day Jesus rest ọpọlọ lórí burúkú ti rest olórí burúkú ò nílàkàyè olóṣì ọmọ nílàkàyè ó lè jáde ó lè lẹ́nu ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín ní kinní.
ẹ ṣe ẹ má bínú mò ń wa ọkọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ni bí mo ṣe gbọ́ statement tí olórí burúkú kan sọ torí mi ní dárúkọ ẹ nítorí ó dárúkọ mi bọ̀ gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ ó mọ ibi tó ń lọ mo gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tó lórí burúkú yẹn sọ mo ń láti park mo sáré ní kẹ́ gbé mi sókè ìwọ ìṣẹ̀dá tó wà nínú ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ọkùnrin ni mo gbóhùn ẹ̀ ọkùnrin lèmi náà ní agbára Ọlọ́run mo lo gbogbo àṣẹ tọ́lọ́run fi dá mi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkùnrin mo fi sọ̀rọ̀ òdì sínú ayé ẹ̀ torí ọkùnrin lẹni tó kú yẹn tí a dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo agbára tọ́lọ́run fi dá ẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkùnrin ó bàjẹ́ lára ẹ látẹ̀ni lọ ní agbára Ọlọ́run à ń wá ọ̀nà wípé ká má rí irú ikú báyìí mọ́ láàrin wa ìwọ wá lanu ó wá ń wí ìṣe ẹlòmíì ní irúkú yẹn pé kó irúkú yẹn kó pa ẹ́ láì kí n ṣọkọ ẹni yẹn ní agbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo agbára tọ́lọ́run fi dá mi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkùnrin ni mo fi lòdì sí ìwọ ìṣẹ̀dá tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó ní bá ọdún ìkọlẹ̀ kọ́lọ́n tó gbẹ̀ ní ẹ̀ ní agbára Ọlọ́run
àmín lórúkọ Jésù Kristi
gbogbo àwọn áńgẹ́lì ikú tí Ọlọ́run ti lò tiẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn áńgẹ́lì ikú tí Ọlọ́run ti ní kó ṣiṣẹ́ nínú ọdún ìkọlẹ̀ tó parí ní agbára Ọlọ́run ilé ẹ̀ náà máa dé sí lágbára Ọlọ́run
wá kí sílé àmín
ní parí ọdún lágbára Ọlọ́run mi ò ní dárúkọ ẹ torí mo fẹ́ kó wá fún mi mo fẹ́ kó dárúkọ mi gangan kí n tó wá dárúkọ ẹ padà torí bí tó bá ti dárúkọ mi mo fẹ́ ní lọ́wọ́ so that when you are coming for me I will also come for you.
wọ́n ti wá fún ẹ ọ̀rẹ́ ní onílé.
I know if you have no. If you have the evidence, if you have the evidence, let me have it. Tí n bá di kéèyàn dárúkọ mi tí mo dẹ̀ ní evidence ẹ̀, mi ò ní dárúkọ onítọ̀hún. Torí tí n bá dé station, ẹ máa gbọ́ sà. Tí n bá dé station, tọ́yìnyàn kan bá lọ report mi station wípé mo bú òun, màá mú ibi tóun náà ti bú mi síta. Ó bú mi, mo bú ẹni, ó dárúkọ mi, mo dárúkọ ẹ. Kò sẹ́ṣẹ̀ ń bẹ̀, kò sí kóòtù tó fẹ́ gbé mi lọ tó lè fi bá mi fà. Nàìjíríà ni mi kì í ṣọmọ Kútọnu. Nǹkan tó bá ti mú ẹ ní right láti sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi, mo ní right láti sọ̀rọ̀ sí ẹ. So ìwọ ìṣẹ̀dá yẹn lágbára Ọlọ́run o. Lágbára Ọlọ́run tó o bá rìn lọ́nà, ọ̀nà àfẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ̀wẹ̀. Tó o bá wà nínú ilé á gbẹ̀mí lẹ́nu ẹ. Tó o bá wà omi á gbòdì lára ẹ. Lágbára Ọlọ́run tó o bá jẹun oúnjẹ á gbòdì lára ẹ. Agbára wà nínú ahọ́n. Àwọn èèyàn náà fi ń gbára ẹ̀ lẹ̀, èèyàn náà máa ń lórí ara ẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ eléyìí tó sọ yìí ní agbára Ọlọ́run alààyè, àṣẹ tó wà nínú ahọ́n ó ti mú òpin bá ilé ayé ẹ̀ lágbára náà. Àwọn ẹ̀ ti padà kọ́ bá ẹ, ó ní kíjẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn.
Bọ́sà ti máa rí ilé tó bínú tọ́ mi o.
No! Ó ti máa sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ ìjáde lẹ́nu, ṣó ti yá wẹrẹ ni? Ṣó ti yá wẹrẹ ni?
Àwọn ọlọ́dìdì sọ, àwọn ọlọ́sọ pé onílé yẹn àti ìyá ọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀, àwọn ọwọ́ táwọn ọlọ́wọ́ àṣẹ. Mo ní wọ́n dìdì dárúkọ yìí ni.
Wọn ò tí ì bù mí, tọ́ bá ní mo wà lárọ̀ọ́wọ́tó wọn. Mo wà lárọ̀ọ́wọ́tó wọn, mo dẹ̀ ń sọ fún wọn, òun ni mo tún sọ yìí. Ẹ máa gbọ́ sà, òun ni mo tún sọ yìí. Write your petition and tell them to invite me. Tí mi ìbá ti honour petition ẹ kó sọ pọ́ mo àlè ní mí. Ṣọ́rọ̀ pé mi ò mọ nǹkan tí mo sọ ni, ṣọ́rọ̀ pé mi ò mọ òfin tí mo sọ ni. In as much tí mo jẹ́ Nàìjíríà, mo ní NIN mi, mo ní national ID card mi, mo ní all it takes to be a Nigerian. And I have the right láti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa nǹkan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà. Mi ò ṣọmọ Kútọnu. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà là ń sọ nípa ẹ̀. So that doesn't mean wípé kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ṣe pé fẹ́yàn. Nígbà tí ó ṣe pé ti ya wèrè, ṣáà rò pé gbogbo èèyàn ní o mọ right ẹ ni. Ẹ ti sínwé papọ̀.
Wọ́n ní o ti ya wèrè. Dáwọ́ kíláàsì wọ́n ní o máa ṣọ́kú ọkùnrin tó parí bí àwọn bó ṣe tọ́ nìyẹn. Dáwọ́ kíláàsì wọ ìṣẹ̀dá tó wà nínú dáwọ́ kíláàsì ẹgbẹ́ tó bá ti pè é ní dáwọ́ kíláàsì lórí afẹ́fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ tẹ́mì níbikíbi tó máa ń dúró sí tí wàá dẹ̀ dá tó ń jà fún mi tí wàá ní ìwọ ní dáwọ́ kíláàsì. Orí ẹ máa burú ní nínú ọdún yìí. Orí ẹ gbàgbọ́dọ̀ bí ní nínú ọdún yìí. Ìwọ olóṣì.
God protection, ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi ìpele dáwọ́ kíláàsì. ó sọ wípé kí ọ̀tá ọkọ Kàrímọ́ kú ní agbára Ọlọ́run ìwọ ló máa ṣọ́kú mọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ lójú kí 2025 tó end wàá ṣọ́kú mọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ lójú lágbára Ọlọ́run ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà máa dòpó ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà máa di opó ní ọ̀sán gbogbo lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo nǹkan tí Kàrímọ́ fèsì yìí ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà fèsì ẹ̀ tó bá omi ẹni ọ̀dọ̀ tó bá pọ̀ omi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ ló ràn nínú vein ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ ràn nínú vein ìyàwó ẹ̀ náà gbogbo nǹkan tí Wùmí ṣe fún Mohbad tó bá bímọ obìnrin tàbí tó bá bímọ ọkùnrin gbogbo lágbóró tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad á ṣe kòǹgẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lágbára lọ tí wọ́n wọ ọṣẹ kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ wọn lórí kí wọ́n tọ́lá kò ní sàn fún wọn lọ́sàn kò ní sàn fún wọn lálẹ́ àti ìwọ bàbá wọn náà wà á ráre kú ni ó máa ráre ní títì lágbára lọ wà á ṣorí burúkú wà á pa sáyé ni wà á parẹ́ àtiwọ́ àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ àti ìyàwó ẹ̀ wà á pa sọ́mọ́ wọn lójú ni ìwọ̀nba tó kù tó bí yóò fi parí báyìí wo wọn á bọ́ bàtà ìbànújẹ́ sínú ọ̀nà ilé ẹ̀ lágbára Ọlọ́run dáwà class ó máa gbàbọ̀dé kú ìṣẹ̀dá gbàbọ̀dé gbogbo tó wà nínú ara ẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ nínú iṣẹ́ nínú gbogbo wo á gbòdì lára ẹ̀ tí afẹ́fẹ́ bá fẹ́ á gbòdì lára ẹ̀ tó gbogbo tó bá mú ẹ̀jẹ̀ á gbòdì lára ẹ̀ wà á ṣiṣẹ́ tọmọtọmọ wà á sunkún lórí ẹ̀ wà á sunkún lórí ẹ̀ wà á sunkún lórí ẹgbẹ́ lórí nǹkan nínú nǹkan lórí nǹkan tí ò ní wà á sunkún lórí ẹ̀ ni wà á dáhùn pọ̀ nínú ayé ni àti wọ́n àti bọ̀bọ̀ yìí kí lórúkọ olórí burúkú yìí ná IT guy ìwọ náà lágbára Ọlọ́run wàá ṣòfò tọmọtọmọ ni wàá òkú ara rẹ títì lágbára Ọlọ́run wàá ṣòfò tìran ni máa pa wọ́n lójijì lágbára Ọlọ́run wàá bọ́ bàtà ọ̀fọ̀ bàtà àbànújẹ́ sínú ọ̀nà títí náà ní 2024 yìí burúkú olè ẹ̀yin olè burúkú ọmọ yín pa ọkọ àzìn báwo lẹ́yìn ṣe fẹ́ jẹ́ nínú ilé náà báwo lè ṣe fẹ́ máa kọ̀ǹtró nínú ilé gan náà báwo lè ṣe fẹ́ máa kọ̀ǹtró ọkùnrin ẹgbẹ́ yìí ni wọ́n pa ọmọ 26 years old ó ní wọ́n pa ní Wùmí pa sínú ilé ẹ wá tún fọwọ́ ra Wùmí lórí ẹ ní jèrè tiwọn ọmọ ọkùnrin aṣekòǹgẹ Wùmí lágbára Ọlọ́run wọ́n á dẹ́rù àwọn ọmọ olóògbé ni ó ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ti ṣe mi ò tí ì játa mi ò tí ì jẹpo mi ò tí ì múni ó ti di àṣẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run ó ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò yí padà.
Àṣẹ ti gùn bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àṣẹ ti gùn ẹ máa ṣe orí burúkú ní pílátífọ̀mù yẹn ni ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú olòṣì ẹ̀yin aláyé bàjẹ́ bí ikú bí káyọ̀yà bàjẹ́ ló máa ń tọwọ́ níwá.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bàbá Mohbad máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí gbogbo wọn. Bí bàbá Mohbad ṣe ti èjì ẹ̀ ó gbé ń dà lórí ọmọ gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí wọn ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí wọn. Àwọn ìka.
Wùmí tọ́lí títí ẹlẹ́yẹ ti dàrú Wùmí títí Adébájọ ọmọ Ọlájùmọ̀kẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀sọ́kùnrin olórí burúkú ọmọ ìṣẹ́ máa pààyàn.
Ọmọ èṣù Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ni o kò ṣe aláwọ̀ èṣù Jùmọ̀kẹ́ èṣù Jùmọ̀kẹ́ o.
Wọ́n mọ̀ dárúkọ àbísọ ìyá ìdẹ̀jẹ̀ sínú ètò yẹn ni.
Èkó Jùmọ̀kẹ́.
Bọ́lá ṣé Bọ́lá Ṣadé náà lọ́rọ̀ ọlọ́pọlọ ọmọ sọ. Àwọn tí bàbá sáré rẹ̀ wọ́n náà ti fà yẹn wọ́n máa rí wọn mú lẹ́jẹ̀ gan. Ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe ní jáde wọ́n rò káwọn ti rí bí ìsáyà ni wọ́n rọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ wọ́n ti fún today ní Bọ́lá Ṣadé gbé sórí tébù. Àyíwọ́ kan tó sọ̀tà láti Bọ́lá Ṣadé tó sọ fún ó ṣe wọ́n ti ṣe ìjọba ọlọ́wọ́ bó wò lè sọ̀rọ̀ pa kúmọ̀ kú ọdún. Money. It's all about the money. Àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ti palẹ̀ mọ́. Láti wáyé bàtà lọ tó jù lọ.
Mr. Pierce wà ń bẹ̀ ọ́, wọ́n lè sọ pé kí Mr. Pierce dáwọ́ fún
you know what according to her, she's not happy with the way the family are falling in line.
Mo máa bá ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó fún ẹ̀jẹ̀ ìbọn tó bá fi lè gba 30-70%, tó bá fi lè gba 30%, ìgbé làjà dáwọ́ fún un. Láti ẹ̀ ń kó 70, àwa kó 30% báwọn tó bá gbé fún wọn.
Fọláṣadé àwọn ilé bíi panú yẹn kí wọn náà wá rò kán ti sọ pé owó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn náà máa bọ̀ ń ta. Ok, wọ́n pè é bọ́ta ń sọ sáré lọ́ọ́ fi kíní ẹ̀ sí private. Kí ló tó fi sí private? Wọ́n ló fẹ́ bọ́ta náà. Ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ bọ́ta ni? Fọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ pásìkò tara ń kan Gaza táwọn èèyàn wáyà wọn ló lọ bọ́ta sí. Wọ́n máa mú ẹ sọ́wọ́ wà ló ṣe.
Àwọn dìdìrì dọ́kítọ̀.
See, that the bad said now we get the bad do we tell you play one guy.
Everybody knows what we got to share. See Mohbad's moving coin. I will buy it.
God bless you.
I get princess now, so to princess now, princess to do.
Money inside the go believe that I am sorry.
Originally,
Don't protect him. My darling, ó ti nílé, ó dìbò lé lórí. Àná náà ti ṣe léyìí. Ẹ máa fún wọn jẹ kó máa jẹ lọ àwọn òpònú.
Ọdún láti ní kan kìnìún kan, mo ti gbàgbọ́ nínú tó kọ pẹ̀lú gàgà. Ẹ ti gbàgbé pé àìgé wọn fa ṣí alájà. Ọdún láti ti gbàgbé. Àwọn wá jáde because láti fọ́ọ̀sì tí bàbá ìyá Mohbad tó kọ́kọ́ wá dìbò ní 10 years. Pàlọ́ sí mọ́mí.
So now you say let's go. Baba now has work for them money.
Kò máa jẹ́ èso ọmọ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mi àgbà kò máa jẹ́ èso.
You bad.
Àwọn ti gbà mí ò tẹ̀lé bọ́ọ̀kì wípé wò kì í ṣe transformer mi ò ti bọ́ sí.
Ó ti gbàsánà lọ.
So blessing ìwọ náà wá ń sìn wá dìbò.
Olórí kan tó ti sọ ọmọ náà tó ń gba ìtàn bẹ́ẹ̀ bàbá God méjì rí iṣẹ́ ọ̀tọ̀ ni. Lẹ́mẹ̀ ló sẹ́ náà yọ tán. Come and debunk Baba now, doctors.
Like your husband knock your pikin through. Tell me like your husband knock your pikin.
We need to
Tell me like your husband knock your pikin, Abi. Tell me like your husband knock your pikin, your papa knock you. You understand? No, so your papa don't knock you before.
Mohbad deal with everybody one after the other. Láyàwó tí gbogbo ti Papiano ṣe ṣó yẹn tó ṣàn pariwo pé bàbá náà dọ̀tà pé kí blessing bọ́ síta. Ìgbọ́ Papiano wá sọ pé
Papiano knock his sister now. If Papiano say Baba knock his pikin, Papiano knock his sister now. He still knock his pikin just like Papa knock his pikin too.
What you've caused for yourself. Àwọn àdùkẹ́ ọ̀kẹ́ ṣe ṣó lánàá ìwọ ló gbé síbẹ̀. Okay, because you are going there. Ibi tó ti ń bú ìyá ẹ̀ tó ti ń bú Wùmí ló ń comment síbẹ̀.
Wọ́n máa bú àwọn pípò ní relevant ìdàlẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká kúrò lórí wọn. Ẹ stop àti máa play wọn. Voice tó yìn ní voice tèmi lásán ó irritate ẹ ti understand. Mi ò ẹ máa play tèmi mọ́. Voice ẹ ò dá kò ní good voice. Voice ẹ ò dùn.
Ṣé eléra ara bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí ṣá?
No, ẹ mọ̀ kan tó ṣe tèmi ni. Ṣé yìí ṣe mọ̀ tèmi ni? Àní ní ọ̀dọ́ ẹ̀ ní jíjí àárọ̀ kùtù orí ẹni ní ẹ̀. As in nígbà tó ń ṣe sisi àbí abirùn bí kọ́lọ́ ń sẹ́yìn afọ́jú sí káfọ́jú do èèyàn náà máa ń bí òdo tó ń yin tèmi. ẹni tó gbé sílé ẹ wo èèyàn títẹ́ mi gbé sílé títẹ́ mi fẹ́ wá máa fi ìkanra ẹ̀ mọ́ gbogbo wa lórí íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì àárọ̀ wà kàngò wà dress cute wà dán ó yá jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ẹ tẹ̀lé ẹ kó fapá lọ́wọ́ ẹ àárọ̀ ni jìgàn bá jáde 1,500 1,500 tọ́wọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ká ilé ìjìkẹ́ wá ṣe sexy work ó yá ìwọ wà á rìn ó yá òsì kàtíwọ̀n ó yá kọ́kọ́ ẹ náà kàtíwọ̀n mò ń bọ̀ lọ́nà pẹ̀lú 1,500 mò ń bọ̀ lọ́nà pẹ̀lú 1,500 olórí burúkú ìyàwó 1,000 bó o ṣe dára tó àárọ̀ ló ń dó ẹ àárọ̀ ló ń gba pátá ní ìdí rẹ ó máa ṣe ìyàwó ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ ló ń pa WhatsApp ẹ̀bùn ó wìtìwìtì tèmi ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀ ló ń pa WhatsApp ilé wọn tèmi ti sọ̀rọ̀ sókè ó yá ọkọ pa WhatsApp olórí burúkú olóṣèwọ aláyé bàjẹ́ Mohbad ló ń sanwó wọn ó máa ń sanwó wọn ọmọ jòsí ń sanwó wọn ó yá ìyàwó ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọkọ ló ń pa WhatsApp tọ́wọ́n bá ti pa WhatsApp owó oṣù ò ní pé ìmọ́lẹ̀ ló ń sanwó wọn olóṣè olórí burúkú àti jìgàn tó gbé sílé àti wọn 1,500 1,500 olórí burúkú ọmọ afọ̀sán dandan tó bá wá dàgbà òjìgìjìgì afàgbàtọ́jú arúgbó olòṣì olórí burúkú abàmì ọmọ èmi mọ̀ pé gbogbo ọmọ tó tara ẹ̀ jáde bó pẹ́ bóyá yà máa rí 1,500 nínú wọn a máa rí 1,500 nínú wọn. Yes, nothing anybody can tell me nígbà tí Tóyìn ti stage by stage mi ní ayé àárọ̀ kùtù nígbà tí Tẹ́mi kéré àwọn tó fọwọ́ wọ̀ lọ́wọ́ lọ́ ìdí Tẹ́mi àfọ̀bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn apá ẹ̀ kọ́ torí ìṣẹ̀dá ẹ̀ wọ́n ní future will tell. Like future will tell how you use your past. Ìgbà tó ń fọwọ́ wọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìdí ẹ bọ̀bọ̀ tápá ẹ̀ ń gé yẹn ló ń wọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìdí ẹ ó bọ́ sí stage tó fẹ́ bímọ àrọ̀ 1,500 àrọ̀ kése kàsà kése kàsà torí ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ náà ṣe gbé rẹ́kọ̀dù yẹn jáde kése kàsà kése ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń kọrin yẹn báàdì o ṣé ìwọ ìdílé Tẹ́mi lọ ní tẹ́tí fi sọ pé kése kàsà ìwọ irú ẹ̀ lọ́fẹ́ lọ bú blessing ṣé kò pọ̀ létí ẹni ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ kan blessing ni at least tó bá tiẹ̀ fẹ́ dá sí blessing jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ balance ná Tẹ́mi tó bá fẹ́ wá fún blessing jẹ́ kí ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ balance ná eléyìí tí tí ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe jìgàn kiri àdúgbò yẹn ṣé ojú òkì sì ẹ́ ni wàá wá online wàá wá type wàá wá máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé àtúntò dé láàárọ̀ yìí o àtúntò wá pàtẹ ọyá bẹ́ẹ̀bì pa WhatsApp yẹn náà ni mò ń tẹ̀ nígbà tó bá jẹ́ pé operation leg one leg kò jẹ́ kó sinmi kò rí bí gbẹ́sẹ̀ lé ẹsẹ̀ àti nẹsẹ̀ sókè kò rí gbé dúró àti gbẹ́sẹ̀ sísẹ̀lẹ̀ kò rí gbé dúró ó wá di ìdúró ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ òsì fẹ́ni tó gbọ́dọ̀ mú fọ́kọ Tẹ́mi ìdúró ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ òsì fẹ́ni tó gbọ́dọ̀ mú fọ́kọ Tẹ́mi kò lè fọwọ́ táàpù dáadáa nítorí ẹsẹ̀ yẹn kò mọ ibi tó máa dúró sí nílẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ ilẹ̀ tún kọ ẹsẹ̀ ọkọ̀ ẹ ti káàtà ilẹ̀ kọ ẹsẹ̀ ọkọ̀ wá jáde síta kí ló ń dùn nínú ẹ kí ló ń dùn nínú ìyàwó arọ tó ń fago sọ́wọ́ kí nìkan tó ń dùn nínú ìyàwó arọ kése tó ń fago sọ́wọ́ akọ ẹ nìyẹn no be your husband be that ọkọ ẹ àti fi ọwọ́ òsì jíwèé ọkọ ẹ tá a bá kó 2,000 dọ́dọ̀ ọkọ ẹ a máa gba ṣéǹjì 500 wálé ní ọkọ ẹ òsì kì í ṣe yín kí ní conclusive arọ kése lọkọ ẹ kájẹ́ bíbẹ̀ ẹ̀ sí báyìí kálọ kápọ̀ 2,000 dání kápọ̀ fún ó yá Tẹ́mi o bá mi fún ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ ní 2,000 yìí o mo jẹ́rìí ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ wọn ò bí dáa kó má rí jẹ́ ìtì ẹ̀ á sọ fún wa á ní 1,500 péré ní kẹ́ ẹ̀ tó wù ọ́.
wá gbọ́ gist
láti evade justice.
ta lélẹ̀ lóbi ṣe Sunday school teacher kọ́ lélẹ̀ ni Sunday school teacher kọ́ ni ìgbẹ́ máa bọ́ ìgbẹ́ lè.
ẹni tó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ títọ́ ń jábọ́
lórí. tó lọ sí Nàìjíríà yẹn tí wọ́n bí aláyẹ̀ ìdá kó ṣe ìwé ní Amẹ́ríkà ibi tó lọ wá yẹn. they don't bother àwọn ẹ̀ náà bàbá àti bàbá àwọn Nàìjíríà.
ẹjọ kí ló kọ́lé lẹ́yìn Sunday school teacher kọ́lé lẹ́yìn.
wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ó ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n lọ́pọlọ pé àríjẹ́ ni wọ́n.
ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa ń ranjú sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sọ́ọ̀yìn ni ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ náà ń sọ̀rọ̀ ókè Sunday school teacher nìyí.
wọ́n tó lè fi ṣe dáadáa ẹ pẹ̀lú dáadáa tó tún ṣe yìí. We are not all foolish. I'm a typical Nigerian, but we are not all foolish. Some of you we can see even in a very dark environment. We saw your shenanigans
We saw your modus operandi. We saw everything coming. Only fools can be deceived with your noise making. Only fools can be deceived with your noise making. And that's why I'm not surprised with everything you have done and what is happening. We saw it coming. But one thing is that you cannot stop justice for Mohbad. And it's not you that we dictate. In fact, when the justice shall be served, you are likely going to also be behind bars. That is the truth of the matter. And this is that you don't know what dimension the legal team are taking. You don't know what dimension they are coming from. You don't know their direction. You don't know what they are doing. So you yourself, okay, Obale, apart from pay, our team will me. Take contact with the Dagu. No one here. You also able to buy pay, need bogle our legal team not read by your CA. Because you are not sure. You may be you are not sure. You might be found culpable to what led to the death of Mulero Aloba. So your future self is hanging in a balance. So you want to know what is happening with the toxicology and autopsy results. You want to know what is in the CCTV. You want to know where all the taking a gun on the election standing by Tiakoli. That's the issue. But Otiwori àwọn kan kó sábẹ́, Otiwori àwọn kan kó sábẹ́, Otiwori wọn kó sábẹ́ lórí owó iná ni. Otiwori wọn kó sábẹ́.
Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó ni o kò ní yẹ. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó ni ìwà láyé bàjẹ́. Jẹ́ kó ní wa sábẹ́. Nílẹ̀. Jẹ́ kó ní wa sábẹ́ ìwà láyé bàjẹ́ yìí. Mo bọ́rọ̀ ṣe rí lẹ́nu wèrè. Kò wé ló tẹ̀lé ìjọba dáadáa. Ọmọ yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ bí ń bẹ́ sáì. Òpònú. Àbúrò magistrate ìwọ ló fẹ́ dájọ́ náà.
Ìmọ̀ràn èèyàn tó máa jẹ́ níbi ayé lọ́jọ́ tó ti yà rí jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́gá kò mọ rí pé Ọlọ́run ti mọ̀ pé ibi ó fi yà rí jẹ́.
Oògùn tó bẹ̀. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ náà. God bless you, Gladiator Funky. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. That's the truth of the matter. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. So I've set some records straight. One.
People said we should stop it.
Now, wow, area don't scatter. Egbe don't gas.
Ṣé ó sì kí ló dé tí dàkẹ́ rọ́rọ́ wà? Kí ló dé ṣáńgẹ́lì ń kọjá ni?
Ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, ṣé kí n máa play? Bóyá tẹ máa play yẹn náà, wọ́n sọ pé kí n máa play vengeance mọ̀.
Báwo lẹ ṣe máa play Sunday school teacher ń bì báyìí? Mo jẹ́ pé gbogbo èèyàn tó bá ti lè dòyìnbó ẹ̀.
Ìgbà tí tó bú àwọn brọ́là tí àti sítákà mọ́ mo ṣe gbé sí.
Nígbà tí àwọn tí wọ́n lè kì í ṣe dandan kì í ṣe
dandan. Ẹ máa fẹ́ gbọ́ tó bá ti jẹ́ pé ìbú ló ń bú àfẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kó máa bú mẹ́ àwọn ọmọ nǹkan tó wáyé wọn wá ṣe nìyẹn. Analysis ikú tó pa Mohbad lè bú àbí.
Tó bá wá fẹ́ parí ọ̀rọ̀ ìtàn náà, àwọn pariwo iṣẹ́ never be well with you. Bí ìgbà tó bá sọ pé ẹ pariwo tó ìdájọ́ Olúwa ń bọ̀ ẹ pariwo tó ẹmọ nǹkan tá a máa ṣe wà láìpàlà with joy. Èmi náà ti rò láàárọ̀ pé káfíńsì gbẹ́lẹ́ bá ti mú yẹn fún VGM. Ẹ jẹ́ ká wá VGM lọ káwọn olórí burúkú ẹ̀ kọ́ lórí burúkú wọn lọ ká lọ gbé fún VGM. Ká lọ gbé fún VGM. Ká bá wá ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì gbogbo wọn dànù olórí burúkú ni gbogbo wọn. Ká lọ ẹ jẹ́ ká wá VGM lọ ká lọ gbé legacy yẹn fún VGM. Ẹ jẹ́ kí VGM nìkan kó handle legacy.
Wàhálà VGM bá handle ẹ̀mí wọn máa mú.
Ẹ mọ̀ sábà báyẹn ní kẹ́ẹ̀sì pẹ̀lú. pẹ̀lú bọ̀dá Sanusi Busayo ṣé mo fẹ́ Sanusi Busayo dẹ̀ tó wà ní kéèsì Mohbad kán lọ gbẹ́lẹ́gà tó bá ṣú ọ̀bá àwọn Mr. Muyiwa pé wọ́n clean nínú kinní kán lọ gbẹ́lẹ́gà ti nìyẹn fún VDM tábà lẹ́yìn tí nínú tábà ní skeleton nínú kọ́ńbọ̀dù wọn kán lọ gbẹ́lẹ́gà ti nìyẹn sínú VDM bóyá within 1 month bóyá àmìrẹ́ni tó pa Mohbad bóyá within a month bóyá àmìrẹ́ni tó pa Mohbad wọ́n wà bíbẹ̀ látijọ́ ìwọ̀n ríran mú kiri abẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ra data 30 million for the goods yo we don't know how that thing that one go few dáwọ́ kinní kan o ṣe kinní kan o ṣe gbá kan o it shall never be well with you gbogbo wa àwọn tó ń dáwọ́ lórí bọ̀dá láti tọ́jú ẹ̀ ń bù yìí platform ẹ̀ náà ti parí owó tó ń dá nínú kinní yẹn nínú access o platform bọ̀dá láti ni owó access bank ti complete bọ́ọ̀lù ń pàdé ẹlẹ́dàá láti ló máa ṣèdájọ́ fún yín lágbára Ọlọ́run it shall never be well with you people bí àṣà Avengers yín.
Ìgbà wo làwọn èèyàn kan dé sínú justice for Mohbad àwọn ẹni náà lọ sí jẹ́wọ́.
Àjọṣe Marius ni wọ́n fẹ́ mọ lọ́rùn ni. Ooh. Mona carry blessing climb up. Mona not listen to all those other people.
So is it that? Are you trying to tell us that Wumi has Jegbi? Has Wumi finally Jegbi? Because the same you that came out before we even hear Wumi, you were the one that was talking on behalf of Wumi. You are the one that is talking on behalf of Wumi. A homicide murder case is a serious case. It's a serious case.
Ṣé kí wọ́n ṣe pé tó wọ́n ná kó fi ṣe ètò kú mọ́ ẹni yẹn náà ló tún wá gbé ẹni tó búlì ọkọ mọ́ ẹni yẹn náà ló tún wá gbé wá sí Èkó tó fún ló tó ní kó wá.
Now another thing you should notice in our conversation is that she's not talking about what happened to Mo. All the events she's saying is not what pied this guy, what led to his pie. But it's talking about what happened after he pied. Now, you're having issue with the person that sent money for burial, as the case may be that you're saying. And the question is, you do not have issues with the guy pied. But you have issues with the person that sent money. You have issue with the person that raised that they should do DNA. But you did not have issues. This is you then. And they knew you now. You haven't told us. You haven't explained to the public that so person was the one that lied to you, or that the one that told you to come out to be saying this rubbish you're spilling out. Let's go ahead.
Èmi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ àmọ́ mi ò ní dákẹ́ mo gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá náwó nínú kú ẹ ikú ni kú òní mi ò mọ bó ṣe ń pa àwọn yẹn ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá náwó nínú kú ẹ tí ò jẹ́ kó dàgbà tí ò jẹ́ kí ìlérí Olúwa nínú ayé ẹ tí ò jẹ́ kó ṣe gbogbo àgbìgbà ọmọ kò ní kú kankan tó jáde láyé gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó.
And you listen now, she's placing a curse that anybody involved in Mohbad's spine, that if he gave birth to 20 children, none will be alive to witness. All of them will die prematurely. Now, this is her saying this thing then. Now, this is her coming out that Wumi knows what happened to Mohbad's spine. Is she telling us that indirectly the children out of Wumi, all of them will die prematurely? Let us listen again. It's not me that is talking. She's the one talking.
Ẹ má sùn. Mo pariwo mo ke mo gbèjà àbúrò mi. Mi gbèjà àbúrò mi nìkan. ní ìgbèjà búrò lè má sùn ọmọ mi ò jẹ́ bí òní kúgbì ọmọ mi ò jẹ́ bí òní kúgbì èèyàn tí ó fi owó ránṣẹ́ pé kí wọ́n ṣe pé tó wọ́n nà kó fi ṣe ètò kú mọ́ ẹni yẹn náà ló tún wá gbé ẹni tó búlì ọ̀pọ̀ mọ́ ẹni yẹn náà ló tún wá gbé wá sí Èkó tó fún ló tó ní kó wà lóòótẹ́ fún iye ìgbà tó bá wù ú ẹ jẹ́ ká jára wa ẹ jẹ́ ká jí èmi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀
thank you for joining.
àmọ́ mi ò ní dákẹ́ mọ́
Mama JK, thank you for joining.
Ikú ni kú òní mi ò mọ bó ṣe ń pa àwọn yẹn ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú ẹ tí ò jẹ́ kó dàgbà tí ò jẹ́ kí ìlérí Olúwa nínú ayé ẹ tí ò jẹ́ kó ṣe bó bá gbígba ọmọ kò ní kú kankan tó jáde láyé gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó ń rìn lọ sí àjàre má bọ̀ á fọwọ́ ìgbọ́mọ sí gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó ṣe nípìn Mohbad lérí Olúwa ó dùn mí pé mi ò mú ẹ dáadáa kó tó kú gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó ṣe nípìn tí ò jẹ́ kí ìlérí Ọlọ́run ṣẹ láyé ẹ tó ń rú ẹ lọ sí ìrìn àjò tí òun ẹlẹ́dàá ẹ bó gbígba ọmọ láyé kò ní kú kan kò ní fún ẹyọ kan wọn ò ní fi ìrọ̀rùn lórí ayé wọn rádaràdá rédèrèdè ló máa jẹ́ tiwọn orí burúkú ló máa ṣe ikú tó jẹ́ kó kú tọ́wá ń wábi tó fẹ́ pìyàn mọ́. Mi mo mọ̀ pé ò jẹ̀bi ò dẹ̀ lè kú gbì ò jẹ̀bi ò.
Thank you for joining JK International. Good morning, Mama. How you doing? Good to have you here. Now the question is, this is Karimo saying, after reading all these cases, she's saying, I know Omawumi, you did not do B, you will not buy B. You know, I mean, B will not happen to you. But all of a sudden, what has changed? What has changed? We are going to get said. Let's go together.
On lè kú bí ṣebí tó wọ́n jáde ó túwìtì pé wọ́n ti máa kú ẹ wọ́n ṣe wọ́n pé wọ́n lọ́ máa pìyàn mọ́ mọ́ mi ó jẹ̀bi òní kú gbì ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ayé ẹ̀yin abiyamọ tòótọ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ kì í ṣàwọn tó wà lórí Facebook tó fẹ́ monetize ṣebí ó níye tó ń wọlé lóṣooṣù fún gbogbo yín ẹ̀yin tí TikTok ṣebí Daily Pay lẹ́ ń gbà ẹ̀yin èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe wà yìí o. Mi ò jẹ́ wọ́n náírà mú òkò tó kú. Mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ kí n wá máa ṣe àbòsí.
Did you hear that? Did anybody hear that? I need to take it back a little bit. I want to know whether we hear that.
Ẹ̀yin abiyamọ tòótọ́ tẹ́ ẹ̀ kì í ṣàwọn tó wà lórí Facebook tó fẹ́ monetize. Ṣèbó níye tó ń wọlé lóṣooṣù fún gbogbo yín ẹ̀yin tí TikTok ṣebí Daily Pay lẹ́ ń gbà ẹ̀yin èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe wà yìí o mi ò jẹ́ wọ́n náírà mú òkò tó kú.
Did you hear that? Mi ò jẹ́ wọ́n náírà mú òkò tó kú.
Mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ kí n mú òkò tó kú. Mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ yín ẹ̀yin tí TikTok ṣebí Daily Pay lẹ́ ń gbà ẹ̀yin èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe wà yìí o mi ò jẹ́ wọ́n náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ náírà mú òkò tó kú mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ kí n wá máa ṣe àbòsí kí wọ́n bá rí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ kí n wá máa ṣe àbòsí nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ kí n wá máa ṣe àbòsí ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ kí n wá máa ṣe àbòsí ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ kí n wá máa ṣe àbòsí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀ kí n wá máa ṣe àbòsí
ìwọ̀nba tí mo ní ó tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn. Iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ mi ò kò ní tàn mí jẹ. Ẹni mi kàwé, mo kàwé ṣùgbọ́n mi wà expose. Grandma ló tọ́ mi, gbogbo èbú tó bá wù ní kẹ́ bú mi. Mi ò wà expose tó level tí ni mo ṣe jẹ́ nuisance. Mo gbà mọ́ra, pọ̀mọ́ ni mò ń tà, mo gbà mọ́ra, onípọ̀mọ́ ìlú èyìnbó, owó tí bá ta pọ̀mọ́ $10, ẹ̀ṣẹ́ $10 ẹ̀ sọ ní pọ̀mọ́ Nàìjíríà, èmi gba gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra. But you cannot shut me down. You cannot bully me and shut me down. It will not be, I will not do it. 72 hours, kí mo tó kú. Mo yà sí show directly. Mo yà níbi kan, ó ní ìjókòó níbẹ̀. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún ṣeré. Why tí mo, despite bí traffic ṣe pọ̀ ní show yẹn, mo insist pé I want to go home. Òun ṣàfẹ́ máa lọlé. Ilé kọ́ ló yẹ kí mò ń lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Ó yẹ kí mò ń lọ́jọ́ ojú. Ó lọ wo ilẹ̀ tó rà fún lọ. Tó bá wá kúrò ń bẹ̀ láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì kó gbalé.
What is so important about ilẹ̀ tó rà fún Liam? See, there are some things that doesn't add up. Now, you're saying Mohbad went for a show within Lagos State, for crying out loud. He finished performing. Why would he lodge in Ikorodu when he can actually, with the security that was given to him, actually drive back home? He was with his entourage. So you're advising him that he would have lodged in Ikorodu, in one of the hotels, and go and check out the land he bought in Liam's name. Why is that important? And when your own land, the house that you say you built in Lagos State, did you acquire that land in your child's name?
Big guy, you cannot bully me and shut me down. It will not be, I will not do it. 72 hours, kí mo tó kú.
I have to take it back, sorry.
Láti lé mo yà sí show directly. Mo yà níbi kan. Ó ní ìjókòó níbẹ̀. Okay, ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún ṣeré. Why tí mo, despite bí traffic ṣe pọ̀ ní show yẹn, mo insist pé I want to go home. Òun ṣàfẹ́ máa lọlé. Ilé kọ́ ló yẹ kí mò ń lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Ó yẹ kí mò ń lọ́jì sí Kòròdú kó lọ wo ilẹ̀ tó rà fún lórúkọ Liam tó bá wá kúrò ń bẹ̀ láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì kó gbalé. Ìgbà tí lọ́tọ́ ṣáà sọ pé take me home. Ẹ tún wá padà sórí stage yẹn. Ẹ lọ wo bí mo ṣe ń ṣe. Kò ṣe under drug influence ni mo wà o. Ẹ lọ wo bó ṣe ń ṣe. I will not keep asking that question. Why the rush? Tó fi sáré lọ sí Mo? Why the rush? Nigerians mo ń bí ẹ̀yìn. Okay, Nigerians mi wá tẹ̀ bẹ̀yìn Nigerians mo. Ẹ̀yin abiyamọ tòótọ́. Ẹ̀yin abiyamọ tòótọ́ tó gbin lórí ọmọ. Tó gbé oyún oṣù mẹ́sàn-án bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ẹ gbé lórí ọmọ. Ẹ gbé oyún fóṣù mẹ́sàn-án. Ẹ ṣe C-section. Oṣù mẹ́sàn-án tẹ fi gbé oyún Mo àbí tẹ fi gbé oyún ọmọ. Ẹ jọ ìkúnlẹ̀ abiyamọ. Ẹ̀yin abiyamọ kí ló dé tó lọ sí ìlérí Olúwa ní kíákíá? Kí ló dé tí wọ́n sí ìlérí oníkíákíá? Ìlérí Olúwa gbogbo ẹni tó ṣe nípìn kò ní lọ láyé láì jẹyà. Gbogbo ẹni tó ṣe ìlérí Olúwa nípìn tí ò jẹ́ kí ìlérí tí Olúwa kò ṣe nínú ayé ìlérí Olúwa. Bó bí gba ọmọ kò ní kú kan. Tó bá bí gba ọmọ kò ní kú kan. Kí ló dé tó sáré lọ sí Mo? Kí ló dé tó jẹ́ ọkẹ́ sẹ́yìn gbọ́ nǹkan kan lẹ́nu? Ṣebí àwọn tó host show náà ló wà níbi tí ẹni tó ń bú ní opó Mo láti Àbújá ṣebí lára wọn náà wà.
This thing is referring. There is even a place she's saying that that Liam is not for Mohbad. So the one that you said earlier on, come and tell who told you. Who told you all these things you're saying? Because you're saying this story, in this interview, like somebody that was living with the Mohbad. And now you are changing mouth. Some people like us will never believe anything you say. Because this is you talking.
Don't host any here. Don't come and musa alone. Nigeria. Me, I will not keep quiet. I will not keep saying, ikú mọ̀ ó dìpù gan ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ̀ kẹ́ mọ̀ fúnra rẹ̀ ó máa jà gbogbo ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá wá ṣe sábàbí tó ti ìṣẹ̀dá àwọn tó bí yín ọlá ọyàn tẹ mú látìmọ́lé tó jẹ́ kó ṣe sábàbí nínú ìrìn àjò yẹn ni ọlá ọyàn tí abiyamọ ń fún ọmọ ẹ̀ mú àti abẹ́tẹ̀ ti jáde akọ yíyọ o ọmọ mi ò jẹ gbì ò lè kú gbì ọmọ mi ò jẹ gbì ò lè kú gbì ọmọ mi ò jẹ gbì ò lè kú gbì wáyé tó ṣe sáré lọ sí mọ́ wáyé tó ṣe sáré sí mọ́ wáyé tó ṣe sáré sí mọ́ ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí ignore ibo ni mo yà sí kó tó ṣò àwọn tí mò ń bá jókòó kó tó máa lọ sí ṣò àwọn tó hò sí mò àwọn tó hò sí mò àwọn tó búlì mò wà látàbújá àwọn ọlọ́pàá.
Now, when you listen to all this she's saying, you ask yourself a question. Why is she not talking about when Mo go back to the house? He's just talking about Ikorodu. But even Darusha said Mohbad go back to the house. In all of us saying here, she never mentioned that this guy go back to the house. Hey, wow. If Mohbad has died a natural death, will he be fighting? Let's just go on.
Èmi ò ní dákẹ́ o mi ò ní dákẹ́ mò ń béèrè question yẹn fẹ́ pa mí lẹ́nu mọ́ mò ń béèrè question yẹn kí ló dé tó ṣe sáré lọ sí mò kí ló dé tó ṣe sáré lọ sí mò kí ló dé tó ṣe sáré lọ sí mò ẹni tó fowó ránṣẹ́ yìí náà kò ẹni tó fowó ránṣẹ́ yìí náà ó mọ ìyàwó mò rí dáadáa ó mọ ìyàwó mò excuse me ó mọ ìyàwó mò rí dáadáa kó tó kú iṣẹ́ ni òṣùbẹ́ lábẹ́wò. Tí okay láti ẹ̀wá sọ pé wò ó pé okay ìyàwó ẹ̀ ni iṣẹ́ ni ò yọjú sọ́mọ ọmọ tí mò ń bí tí ò bẹ ọmọ mò lábẹ́wò ó dẹ̀ náà nífẹ̀ẹ́ gbogbo àwọn tó ń jáde ẹ pàǹtí Ìyábọ̀ lẹ́nu mọ́ ẹ pa everybody lẹ́nu mọ́ ẹ sọ pé kí ló kàn mí ìwé gbogbo èyí tẹ̀ ń sọ pé kí ló kàn mí kí n dákẹ́ yẹn ìwé ẹ̀ máa kàn yín tọmọtọmọ ìwé ẹ̀ kàn yín tọmọtọmọ ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ìdílé yín ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ìdílé yín. So tí ó bá dọ̀là ṣé mọ̀ mi máa dákẹ́ ni tí n bá ní problem ṣé mọ̀ mi máa dákẹ́ lọ́rọ̀ mi ni guys excuse me please I'm sorry ṣé mọ̀ mi máa dákẹ́ ni mọ̀ mi ò ní dákẹ́ lọ́rọ̀ mi mọ̀ mi ò ní dákẹ́ ṣe ti gbọ́ ẹni ò ní sọ kankan mi ì ní sọ kankan ṣùgbọ́n you cannot shut me down ta lẹni tó pa kí ló dé tẹ sáré lọ kí ló dé tẹ fẹ́ sí mò ní òru kò sí nǹkan tí mi ò lè fi búra ti gbọ́ ẹni ò ní sọ kankan mi ì ní sọ kankan ṣùgbọ́n you cannot shut me down ta lẹni tó pa you cannot shut me down ta lẹni tó pa you cannot shut me down.
Listen to this place.
Shut me down. Ta lẹni tó pa. You cannot shut me down. Taleni tó pa, kí ló dé tẹ sáré shut me down. Taleni tó pa, not shut me down. You cannot shut me down. Taleni tó pa, kí ló dé tẹ sáré lọ sí mò.
Can you hear that?
Taleni tó pa, kí ló dé tẹ sáré lọ sí mò. Taleni tó pa, kí ló dé tẹ sáré lọ sí mò.
Changing talks.
Kí ló dé tẹ sáré lọ sí mò. Taleni tó pa,
Taleni tó pa mò ni o.
tẹ sáré lọ shut me down. Taleni tó pa, kí ló dé tẹ cannot shut me down. Taleni tó pa, kí ló dé tẹ sáré lọ sí mò. Taleni tó pa, kí ló dé tẹ sáré lọ sí mò. Taleni tó pa, kí ló dé tẹ sáré lọ sí mò. Kí ló tó pa, kí ló dé tẹ sáré lọ sí mò. Kí ló dé tẹ fẹ́ sí mò ní òru. Kò sí nǹkan tí mi ò lè fi ṣì, tí mi ò lè fi búra. Tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n sọ fún mi ni mi ní dúró lórí òtítọ́. Èmi fúnra ara mi ni mò ń bẹ̀. Èmi fúnra ara mi ni mò ń sọ pé má sin lóru. Ibo ló ti ń sin òkú lóru nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Láì ṣe awo, láì ṣe awo. Ẹ̀yin àgbààgbà ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tẹ́ tún ju àwa lọ. Aláwo ló ń sin lóru. Kí ló dé tó fẹ́ sin mọ́? Jordan, can you stop? Please stop. Stop. Láì ṣe pé mo ṣe awo. Kí ló dé tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ sin lóru? Mo máa tẹnu mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Kò ṣe awo o. Kò sí nínú ẹgbẹ́ awo kankan o. Kí ló dé tẹ́ fẹ́ sin ní òru? Kí ló dé tẹ́ fẹ́ sin mọ́ ní òru? Mo máa sọ mi ní dákẹ́. Why tí ẹ fẹ́ sin mọ́ ní òru? Why tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn tó ṣe àjò tí ara tó dùn tọkàntọkàn pé mo kú tó wá dọjọ́ kejì tó fi 2 million naira ṣọwọ́ tẹ̀yìn ọmọ Nàìjíríà sọ pé thank you baba thank you baba thank you. Why tó wá jẹ́ ẹni yẹn náà? Why tó jẹ́ ẹni yẹn náà ló tún wá gbé ẹni tó ń búlì ìyàwó ẹni tó fowó ránṣẹ́ sí pé kó fi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀rì arrangement ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ wọn náà ló tún wá gbé ẹni yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n dẹ̀ tún ṣù tara wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ tó jẹ́ wọn náà ló tún wá gbé ẹni yẹn pé kó wá máa jẹ ẹ lọ́rùn ìgbà tó bá wù ú bọ́ba yóò rí yín ọba ọ̀run rí yín o. Lára àwọn tó tún wá òsì mú o ara àwọn tí wọ́n wà bẹ̀ ẹ padà kẹ́ lọ wọ àwọn fídíò tó ṣe nígbà tẹ́niyẹn dé Nàìjà àbí tẹ́niyẹn dé Èkó ní alẹ́ tó ń jókòó tó fọwọ́ kọ́ra wọn lọ́rùn tó ń rẹ̀rìn. Lára àwọn tó pe mọ́ pé kó wá ṣeré wọ́n wà nínú fídíò yẹn. Èmi mọ̀ pé ìkúnlẹ̀ abiyamọ ajá o ìlérí Olúwa gbogbo ẹni tó ṣe nípìn kò ní fọmọ sáyé lọ gbogbo ẹni tó ṣe nípìn bó pẹ́ bóyá àjẹni lẹ́lẹ̀ tó bá ń lọ́sìkì lẹ́yìn tó pẹ́ bóyá àjẹni lẹ́lẹ̀ ìlérí Olúwa gbogbo ẹni tí ò jẹ́ kí àfọn ẹgbó kó tó wọ̀ ìlérí Olúwa gbogbo ẹni tí ò jẹ́ kí o fi rọrùn lórí ayé ẹ tó fi lé ayé ní ẹ lára àtẹni tó fi gbogbo àwọn tó fi lé ayé ní ẹ lára kó tó kúrò nílé ayé gbogbo bá ń jẹ́ tọ́lọ́run ìníyà omi ara yín ẹ̀jẹ̀ ara yín á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní dà yín láàmú gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣiṣẹ́ láàbọ̀ ara yín á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní di ọ̀tá yìí ní ìtì ìjẹ́ni tí ìmú ní àwọn yìí ní rí bá ti ṣe ní rí ọ̀nà gbégbà gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ fàyè ní lára kó tó kúrò nílé ayé tógo bá ń jẹ́ ti Ọlọ́run tí Ọlọ́run ó dẹ̀ wà ní ilé alàyè ní mọ ìrọ̀rùn láyé tẹ́ fi máa jáde láyé bá ogún ọdún láyé ìnira lẹ máa fi ṣe lé ayé yìí torí pé ìlérí Olúwa mi mọ̀ pé kò wù ẹ́ kò fìyàwó àtọmọ ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kò wù ẹ́ nígbà tó lọ ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ń rún ẹníṣẹ́ dé tòrutòru wọ́n ń rún ẹníṣẹ́ àrèmábọ̀ ìlérí Olúwa gbogbo ẹni tó lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú ẹ̀ gbogbo ẹni tó lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú ẹ̀ tí ò jẹ́ kó dàgbà tí ò jẹ́ kó dògbò àwọn ọmọ òní ní bá ti ṣe wọn ò ní lọ́nà gbẹgbà wọn ò ní fífún wọn ò ní fi ìrọ̀rùn lórí ayé wọn tó máa fi jáde láyé ìlérí Olúwa ó pariwo títí ṣe bí ẹ ń sọ pé kí ni mọ́mì ṣe ńgbà tí wọ́n ń da ìlérí láàmú ìyá Mohbad ẹnu jókòó tẹ̀tẹ̀rẹ̀ fídíò tẹ̀yìn tó ń circulate tí wọ́n káwọ́ sẹ́yìn níwájú náírà ìyá Mohbad wà ń bẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn ibẹ̀ yẹn mọ́mì mi ìyá Mohbad àti bàbá Mohbad àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta wọ́n lọ sí Agúngi wọ́n lọ Agúngi lọ́dọ̀ ìyá ọ̀gá ẹ̀ wọ́n lọ sọ́dọ̀ alájà lágúngi lọ́dọ̀ ìyá ọ̀gá ẹ̀ wọ́n lọ bẹ alájà kó bá wọn bẹ ọ̀gá ẹ̀ kó fi mọ́ ò sílẹ̀ wọ́n lọ bẹ ìyá ọ̀gá ẹ̀ ìyá Mohbad àti bàbá Mohbad wọ́n rin ìrìn àjò lọ sí Agúngi lẹ́ẹ̀mejì wọ́n lọ bẹ ìyá ọ̀gá ẹ̀ pé kí ọ̀gá ẹ̀ dáríjì ẹni kí ni mọ́mì mi ṣe sí nígbà tó bá tọ́ lọ́dọ̀ ìjọba tí ò lójú tó dẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ìyá tó bí ọ̀gá ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní wọn ò lọ́dọ̀ ìyá tó bí ọ̀gá Mo kí ìṣẹ̀dá wọn kó dá fún mi tó bá jẹ́ pé wọn ò lọ́dọ̀ ìyá ọ̀gá Mo kó lọ bẹ̀ ìyá ọ̀gá Mo kó bá ọmọ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kó fi Mo sílẹ̀ kí ìṣẹ̀dá wọn kó dá fún mi bó ṣe débẹ̀ ìjọ yẹn ìyá ọ̀gá ẹ̀ tẹ̀ yí ojú sí mọ́mì mi ó ní màdám talẹ̀ yín mọ́mì mi ní èmi nìyá ìyàwó ẹ̀ ó ní àyìn dẹni Cynthia jọ wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n má bẹ̀lẹ̀ méjì wọ́n lọ ọ̀dọ̀ alájà lágúngi wọ́n lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ náà nǹkan ṣó tán ẹ wá ń wá bí tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ gbé ikú sí ẹ fi ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ pàlàpàlàpà èmi ò ní kẹ́ má bú mi o mi ò ní kẹ́ má bú àbúrò mi o ṣùgbọ́n màá máa béèrè question yẹn kí ló dé tó sáré sí Mo kí ló dé tí wọ́n sáré sí Mo kí ló dé tí ohun yẹn jáde pé wọ́n ti gbé sí kí ló dé tó já àsìkò yẹn lóhun yẹn jáde ó wá ṣe ní láàánú ó ṣe ní láàánú kárí mọ́ wọ́n pé Ìkòròdú tóun ti ṣọmọdé Ìkòròdú tóun ti ṣọmọdé ṣó Ìkòròdú tóun ti ṣọmọdé láti máa gẹ̀ẹ́tì òun kò ní lọ gẹ̀ẹ́tì anywhere else ibi tó ti dàgbà tó ti ṣe ọmọdé ilé ẹ̀lẹ́ ti mú èmi ò ní dákẹ́ o ẹ fi ẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kẹ́ máa palàpalàpà kò lọ kò gbéra ní Lẹ́kì direct ẹ padà kẹ́ lọ wo fídíò yẹn online kò gbéra directly ní Lẹ́kì lọ sí show nígbà tó gbéra Lẹ́kì ó yà ní ibì kan ó ní stop over níbì kan ó jókòó táwọn àgbààgbà yẹn níbì kan kó tó wá di pé ó lọ show èmi ò ní dákẹ́ o ṣùgbọ́n ó yà ní ibì kan kó tó di pé ó lọ show àwọn ẹni yẹn tí ò bá ń ṣe pé gbajúgbajà blogger orí Instagram ó pariwo pé ṣé ẹ ní post ẹ ṣẹ́yìn kọ́ lẹ host ẹ ṣé ẹ ní post ẹ ṣẹ́yìn kọ́ lẹ host ẹ lọ́tọ́ post wọn ò fojú kan ọmọ tí mo filẹ̀ láyé ṣé oyin ló dẹ̀ wá gbẹ̀yìn ṣé oyin ló wá gbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ tí ìfojú kan ọmọ tó filẹ̀ sáyé ọ̀dọ̀ yín dẹ̀ ló wá gbẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ béèrè ọmọ tó filẹ̀ sáyé ẹ̀ yọjú sílẹ̀ rẹ̀ inú yín wá da tó ẹ̀wọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣù tara yín lẹ́sẹ̀ ọlọ́gbọ́n ló lè yé ọ̀mọ̀ràn ló dẹ̀ lè mọ̀ ìdí ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin ọmọye ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ẹ̀yin abiyamọ tòótọ́ tẹ̀ mọ̀ ò ẹ jẹ́ ká fojú wò ó bó o ṣe nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọkùnrin yìí sí tó o sáré fowó ṣọwọ́ sí wọn kó fi ṣètò sìnkú ìfẹ́ tó wá ní sí tó náà ló tún ṣe wá rán ẹni tó ń
this one will teach you a lesson next time don't jump out
ìwọ náà ló tún wá gbé wá pé kó máa jẹ kó máa mu sí ẹ lọ́rùn títí dìgbà tó bá wù bóyá fún ọdún kan jẹ kó máa mu sí ẹ lọ́rùn ìyẹn lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan nínú fídíò tó tún wá ṣe lálẹ́ ara àwọn tó ní show ara àwọn tó hòsì ẹ̀ sí show ara wọn tún wá jókòó pẹ̀lú ẹni yẹn wọ́n wá jọ mọ tí wọ́n rẹ́rìn wọ́n fọwọ́ kọ́ra wọn lọ́rùn lẹ́yìn Olúwa mi tí ì jẹ mi tí ì mu ní àárọ̀ yìí èmi mọ̀ kẹ́kú tó kú kì í ṣe kú Ọlọ́run o èmi mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé kì í ṣe kú Ọlọ́run èmi dẹ̀ ṣèlérí ìyá ò ní jẹ ìyàwó ẹ kò ní jọmú ẹ kò ní jẹ ìyá ẹ tó bá wù yín kẹ́ sọ pé torí pé wọ́n promise ìyá ò ní jọmú ẹ kò ní jẹ ìyàwó tó fi sílẹ̀ kò dẹ̀ ní jẹ ìyá ẹ ṣùgbọ́n torí pé ẹ sọ pé kí ni ìyá ẹ ṣe mo tún sọ ìyá mọ̀ bàbá mọ̀ àti ìyá mi wọ́n lọ sí abúlé lọ́dọ̀ alájà lẹ́ẹ̀mejì tó ń bẹ alájà kan bá wọn bẹ ọ̀gá mọ̀ pé lúlù tó ń lu mọ́ yìí ti pọ̀ jù lúlù ọ̀dẹ̀ náà wọn máa bá ọ̀gá ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ wá ní ìgbésẹ̀ wo nìyá ẹ̀ gbé ìgbésẹ̀ wo nìyá ẹ̀ gbé gbogbo èmi mọ̀ pé ẹ fẹ́ràn wa gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń pariwo justice for Mohbad ṣèbó níye tẹ̀ ń pa wọlé lójoojúmọ́ lórí platform ní ṣèbó níye tẹ̀ ń pa wọlé lóṣooṣù ṣebí every 26th of the month ní Facebook ń sanwó fún yín ṣebí daily pay ní TikTok ń ṣe fún yín gbogbo ẹni tó bá fi nǹkan tó ń dùn wá nínú tó fi nǹkan tó ń bà wá nínú jẹ́ tó fi ń pa owó bó fowó náà tọ́ ọmọ kò ní jèrè ọmọ yẹn àti tó bá jẹ́ pé ìfẹ́ inú yín lẹ fi jáde tẹ́ fi ṣe justice for Mohbad tí Facebook wá fún any platform ní bá fún yín lówó ẹ bá fowó yẹn tọ́ ọmọ ẹ máa jèrè ẹ tẹ́ bá gbèjà tẹ́ bá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa dáadáa nípa Wùmí lẹ́yìn followers yìí máa lọlẹ̀ but the moment tẹ́ bá ti go against the moment tẹ́ bá ti go against Wùmí followers yìí á tún wálẹ̀ kẹ́nìbọ̀dì má pè mí sìn kẹ́nìbọ̀dì má pè torí ẹni tó pọ̀ ló mọ̀ aburú ò ní kàn wá tọmọtọmọ ìwọ tó bá gbọ́ èdè láti bàbá ṣebí bàbá ẹ ń pariwo justice for Mohbad ẹ ń fi wá powó àfi ìwọ tó bá ṣe ní tòótọ́ láti inú ẹ tó ṣe justice for Mohbad tó bá gbé owó ń bẹ̀ tó fi tọ́ ọmọ wàá jèrè ọmọ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n torí pé kí ló kàn mí ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mi máa powó ni káwọn máa jà bí nǹkan tó dé ló fà á tí ó bá ń ṣe nǹkan tó dé ló fà á ṣé ẹ mọ̀ mí rí ni lẹ́yìn kí n post kí n jáde ẹ lè ní mi ìkàwé ẹ lè ní mi ìṣe nọ́ọ̀sì ẹ lè ní pọ̀nmọ́ ni mò ń tà mí ò kí ẹ̀ òun ni mò ń sọ yìí I'm not exposed grandma ló tọ́ mi mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ pé grandma tọ́ mi mo dúpẹ́ pé ọ̀dọ̀ àgbàlagbà ni mo gbé mi mú téèyàn mọ́ tèmi mi rìn ìdọ̀tí mi dẹ̀ rìn nǹkan rẹ̀ ẹ ti gbọ́ orúkọ tó bá wù yín kẹ́ pè mí ó bá mi lára mu bọ́ ẹ wá ní kí n dákẹ́ ẹ sọ fún Kàrímọ́ kó dákẹ́ kí n lè dákẹ́ kẹ́ lè continue bullying òní bẹ́ẹ̀ ní bí bá ti ṣe ẹ̀ ní lọ́nà gbégbà tẹ́ ẹ bá ń fi justice for Mohbad tẹ́ ẹ fi ń ṣe torí owó Ọlọ́run á mú yín ọmọ tẹ́ ẹ bá fi bọ́ tọ́mọ yẹn jẹ nínú owó tẹ́ fi ṣàbòsí yẹn ẹ ní jèrè ọmọ yẹn ṣùgbọ́n yìí tẹ́ nílẹ̀ àkàyè tẹ́ ẹ dẹ̀ fẹ́ ìdájọ́ tòótọ́ wọ́n fi ẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n pa làpálàpà èmi ò ní sọ jù yẹn lọ ṣùgbọ́n I will not keep asking that question mo ò ṣàwò ìlérí Olúwa ò kì í ṣe aláwo wá ìtàn ṣe fẹ́ lọ sí lóru kó tó di pé wọ́n sọ pé wọn ò lè sin I will keep asking that question and why tó jẹ́ pé èèyàn tó fowó ṣọwọ́ pé kó fi ṣe preparation mọ́ òkú mọ́ why tó jẹ́ nìyẹn náà ló gbé ẹni tó ń takù òpó tí mò ń filẹ̀ why tó jẹ́ nìyẹn iṣẹ́ kí ni ẹ jẹ́ ká bira wa lásìkò yẹn iṣẹ́ kí lẹ́ni yẹn ṣe fún ẹni yẹn kó tó ní kó máa jẹ kó máa mú kó máa sùn sóhun lọ́rùn fún odidi ọdún kan ẹ má jẹ́ ká sún àsìpéye o ẹ má jẹ́ kí a sún àsìpéye ẹ má sún àsìpéye ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run mo fi ìkólé abiyamọ bẹ̀yìn ìlérí Olúwa ẹni ìrìn tó bá wà ní wákàtí ilẹ̀ eré Ọlọ́run á bá mi fi ìrọ̀rùn sáré àti kẹ́ tó bá sin ẹ tán ìrọ̀rùn sáré ló máa rí o ò ní rí ìnira sáré bó ti wù kó kéré mọ́ ìlérí Olúwa ó.
This is what Karima has been saying. You can hear what she has been saying. It is what it is. All our questions, all our talk is on the burial? Why did they rush to bury? What has changed now? Now that she's now cursing the woman, what has changed? Who now told her that, who told all those things she has said before? Talo Sofun. So at what point did she find out that she's been lied to and now she can see the truth? At what point? Those are the questions we want to know. At what point? She has changed, turned around, start cursing the woman and the Liam. She even went to say that, no, be Liam get, wait that they call her. But I see what I see in these ladies, if they have a similarity in a sister, they are so similar. They are related. The way she's talking, go and play women's conversation. So you see that they want Jola, they look alike, even in behavior. I guess they are the same thing in behavior. The same way when women talk, you see that domineering thing, that talking down, attribute in her. It's also very, very glaring in her sister, Let me do. I'm not going far this morning. Bokolo far. Let me invite somebody to talk briefly. This person has not spoken a long time on this platform. I don't know, maybe he's busy, but he has been listening. Let me quickly invite the Niger of the Niger of the whole.
Daddy, ẹja fẹ́ kó mi sí wàhálà ṣá. Jẹ́ mi lẹ́ni mo jókòó mi o, jẹ́ lọ́mọ Èkó lọ o.
Daddy, lè ṣe wàhálà kí lẹ ní sí.
First of all, again, kí gbogbo ilé. Good morning, everyone. This is still your boy Big D, your number one Aproko guy. On the streets of United Kingdom.
The big
I've been saying this and I'm still going to say it again. Why at the end of the day? I do not have issues with anybody because I have tried so much to avoid a one-on-one interaction or conversation with anybody because I believe so much in myself and I've tried so much to avoid anyone convincing me to believe in what they believe in because I believe in what I believe in. And I always want to stand with what I believe in. If anyone can relate or go check on my wall, right from the first day that Karimo came back, I have said it, that I am not against and I am not in support of Karimo coming back. That is point one. Point two, for anyone who has been following me, the very first day that Yomi Fabiyi came out and showed interest in justice for Mohbad, I did a video that very morning and I asked few questions. My questions has not been answered. And it is even in less than 3 months that I asked those questions, that some of those questions were automatically answered by the attitude of people, and including the person in question. Now, what I have realized is, now we have different teams. The same way we have Team Wumi, now we have Team Karimo, and we have Team Yomi Fabiyi. I don't talk am before, say, all these things are just distractions. If I were Karimo, and I was truly and genuinely out to support justice for Mohbad. I don't have to be out there. I don't have to be a host. All I needed was go to the right people, give them the informations that I need for them to make use of it. Instead of me sitting on a platform, gathering people, doing giveaway, Omo Umowe, and Gandhi, she dilopolowani, answer A, answer B. So is it about hosting? Is it about gathering people? Is it about convincing people that you're now a better person? You don't need to convince people that you're a better person. All you need to do is prove it to the people that you're now a better person. And my own, not too hard. The only thing I do from time to time is asking questions. A couple of days ago, mistakenly, because I've never been on that platform, I went on a platform where Karimo was, and they were just talking, and the people were, pleading, begging her, rubbing hands on her head and say, Emma Bouon, because then I typed a question to say, for how long are we going to keep waiting for the tips of the iceberg? Because the platform here, but they made a mistake because I can't let me. I can no get ahead. And person we no get ahead. Konironu. So say put a libu I can only more because they pinch, they come out air from my body. So they were raising the curses and abusing me, and I was just on the platform and I was laughing and having my fun. When I was done, I stepped out. No one has seen me come out ever since then to say, I want to do a video or I want to go live to say Karimo abused me or and all that. Because anytime no, Umularanta. So I see this issue like the issue of Adeku Ojo don shoro. Adeku Ojo don shoro ni. If we really need this justice like we all are preaching, and we have information, I don't have to go create a platform to say, come to my platform and come and get this evidence, or come to my platform and come and listen to what I've got to tell you guys. And what I have seen and I have talked about again is, it is simple, it's a simple logic. The family of the said person had betrayed her. And the only way she can fight these people is to get people to fight along with her, because she knows she cannot fight the fight alone. And that is why she's going around gathering people, spending time on all platforms, trying to get validation from people, trying to convince people, giving people money to people just to convince them and all that. A lot of people have come into my inbox and you are anti-justice. You are not part of Greencom because you don't do show for justice for Mohbad every day. And I asked them, do people who have jobs, who have things to do, who has got their families, who has got plan for their futures, sit on the platform talking about the same thing 7 days of the week, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.? Hell no. I do that when I have something to say. When I don't have something to say, I face my business. I don't have to turn on my camera and say anything to me, oh yeah, we are here today. What have we got to say today? So when I don't have anything to say, I turn on the camera. So when I don't have anything to say, I come to life and I turn on the camera and I start asking people to bring topic for us to discuss. So whatever they bring is what we discuss about. And because I want to please people, whether they say the truth or they don't say the truth, I just want to keep them on the platform so that we can keep talking, so that we can keep spending more time on TikTok for whatever reason or for whatever benefit that want to come from it. What Daddy Yasch is saying is what somebody else is saying, and I'm turning on my camera, I'm repeating what Daddy Yasch is saying and what every other person is saying. We are not saying anything different. And people are already tired of all this. And when people come to your platform and they listen and they feel, oh, whatever discussion you're talking about, I've heard it somewhere else, let me go to somewhere else, or I don't just want to stay on live, I'm not part of this platform today. And you say, oh, it's because they are anti-justice. That is why they don't come back to this platform. We don't see them on this platform on a daily basis anymore. No, we all don't think the same way.
100%.
So I watch videos and I'm like, and please, let everyone that cares to listen. If this is my own opinion and this is what I feel. Every other person doesn't have to agree with me. I was on a platform, like I said, mistakenly. I don't even know the platform. But when I hear discussions, I just listen. When somebody was playing a voice note of Karimo when she was calling Mamacita, after she debunked the allegation she raised on the issue of infection, she was crying, cursing, saying, ayé òun ti bàjẹ́, òun dẹ̀ bẹ̀ Wùmí, kí Wùmí má debunk òun, kí Wùmí má ṣe kíní kan, òun ò bá ti mọ̀ kó òun má dá sọ́rọ̀ yìí, Wùmí dójú tì mí, Wùmí disgrace me. And for everyone that cares to know, don't forget that the reason why Karimo came out to start fighting against Wùmí, because Wùmí debunked that allegation of infection. If Wùmí had not debunked that allegation of infection, probably Karimo would not be here today. She would not be where she is today. Wùmí should play along with Lue because she was fronting. And it was the same Karimo that made a statement when she started her platform to say, nígbà tí mo wá sí Nàìjíríà tí mo ní kẹ́ lọ print a statement of account here for me, share print here for me. Statement of account that was not yours, probably statement of account tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ṣí ní orúkọ ìyá wọn. Okay, owó Mohbad ló wà nínú ẹ̀.
Okay, Benaja, please, can you just give me, I want to link what you just said to this thing because I'm trying to get somewhere, but what you just said now is giving me a direction and I'm thinking, could it be? Just hear this part, you will continue your thought. Please just hear this part, Baba.
Let me show why you. Mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa yé ń bẹ̀ kí n wá máa ṣe àbò.
Did you hear that?
Torí owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀.
Did you hear that?
I heard this yesterday now, young guy. Don't forget I was with you till about 1 a.m. yesterday.
Yeah.
This morning. This morning. I heard you when you played it. And that same statement kept ringing in my mind like, owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀. She was the one who said it for everyone. I mean, we can all go search for all these videos. It was on her live when she said it. Ìyá Wùmí, sígbà tí mo wá sí Naija tí mo ní kẹ́ ẹ lọ print statement yẹn fún mi. Ṣebí ẹ print statement yẹn fún mi. So I asked initially, what was the statement from? Why do they need to print a statement for you? It was it that, and the only thing I could link, because I mean, this audio they're playing is a new, but the only thing I could link was that there was an accusation where they said she was asking allegedly that she needed money either to do business or something. Anybody to buy nothing by there was an allegation that she said herself, pé wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ òun, pé bóyá ọkọ àbúrò ìyá òun mi parọ́ mọ́ òun pé òun fẹ́ yá owó nínú àkáǹtì yẹn. So let's link all these things together and, let's just make it make sense. Like I said, I'm not out here, I'm not against anybody. But whatever that I see that I have to say, I'm not going to say because I need to please somebody, or probably somebody is my personal person. For this justice platform, but I do not have a personal person. The only personal people that I have, we don't even align. On this case of justice for Mohbad, anybody that cares to know, Wale was my classmate. The so-called chairman was my classmate. Emi ati Wale ò ní issue now. If I have cause to pick up my phone and call Wale, anything outside justice for Mohbad, I'll do that. But everybody, even when that Abuja saga happened, and Wale was on my platform explaining, I told him what I needed to tell him. And I could still read people most times when I go on Bukky Jese's live and I make comment. People still come to Bukky Jese's live and say, Bukky, don't listen to D Naija. D Naija is anti-justice. Have I ever been outside? Have I ever been outside to say that no, I'm not anti-justice, or probably to prove whoever wrong? But that is that person's opinion. We don't need lots of someone who prove anything for anybody, but we did here, we did watch. 100. When Yomi came outside, I asked Yomi, I said, why are you just coming into justice for Mohbad now after 8 months? Then he went ahead to explain. He went ahead to explain. I was part of it from day one. I had to go on my world tour. I even showed my ticket. I showed my Kiniko. He never came to explain it to me. He was only commenting on my video and explaining to people. And I said, okay, no problem. You have explanation to give. I'm going live in the next 1 hour. Join us. Let's hear from you. Even me, personally, I sent him the live link to join the live. He never joined. Few months down, Yomi said they wanted to kill him. And he ran away. Even VDM that keeps going to House of Assembly, EFCC office on a daily basis. He has not left Nigeria to say they want to kill him. 100.
I think I give you wait. Make I just give you this plan of our job. You want
So I was asking, I said, Yomi, who wants to kill you? No, who wants to kill Yomi? Because Yomi that me I know, that I've known since 2009, way back in Shomolu, would say it if there is anybody, if he knows any name, if he knows anybody. Everybody, to go and listen to Yomi Mokwe, Yomi is not that kind of person that will keep a secret. So now, my question is this. Ejeka draw graph. On the Sunday, a day to the protest that he wanted to stage, he did a video and he said he was already in Lagos. Either on Monday or on Tuesday morning, Yomi did a video and said he was already out of Nigeria. He has been penciled down for Pi. That was why he could not participate in that protest. Yes, I agree. We know Nigeria is something else. Anything can happen to anybody. We are all on Charlie Boy's show. But we need to ask questions. We don't need to believe everything that people need to tell us, most especially in a delicate case like this. Monioke Yomi, you were in Lagos on Sunday night in preparation for the protest on Monday. So on that Sunday, same Sunday night, you got the information that you've been penciled down for Pi. You're already in Lagos. There is no airport in Abeokuta. I'm from Abeokuta. I lived in Abeokuta. Even Shagam himself, now only cargo. Now they say we get for there now. So when you heard that you wanted to Pi you and you were already in Lagos, so you were narrating a story of people monitoring you and you have to run into somewhere. Then you mentioned a location in Abeokuta, which is the top. So does it mean that on that Sunday night, when he heard that they wanted to buy him, he left Lagos for Abeokuta? Then the next day, he recorded a video that was already outside Nigeria. So does it mean that he left Lagos for Abeokuta and now went back to Lagos to go and board the flight? Because there was no way he could have flew out of Nigeria from Abeokuta. Or does it mean that while Yomi was in Lagos, he already had his passport and he already has his ticket?
Not black. Big C, they bust my brain.
So now, when he did that video, he made a statement and he said, I'm outside Nigeria. I've been penciled down for Pi. This is me. And he showed the vicinity where he was. Truly, he was outside Nigeria. And he made a statement. He said, I don't know where I'm going to. And no one asked him to say, you boarded a plane from Nigeria, Lagos. And you did not know where you were going to. Which ticket did you buy? When did you buy the tickets?
Dinaja, do you know the reason why Yomi will never come to you or will never come to any platform, maybe my platform, maybe Ish Talk, is because of this question. We are going to ask questions. We are going to ask questions. The platform it can go is a platform that are patronizing it. The platform that you will sit and they will not ask questions. How can you say that you jump on the next available flight? You that you prepared, you came to Lagos for a rally. Did you for a protest? Did you come with your international passport? Or you went back home to pick it when you find that you have been penciled down? The Nigeria God will bless you. Continue, my brother.
So, I think the following night or thereabouts, he was on a live stream, and he had a background. There was a TV, like all these box TV, old box TV behind him. Yomi that we know, when he's doing a live, he's always having a larger background. So he had a very small background, TV and show. And I was like, when he was on the live, his facial expression and his body language never told fear. Because person when they want find, when one come up for somewhere, when they hide for somewhere, when they do life, you would be able to tell that this person is in fear. There was none of that. Me, I read people a lot. Body language, facial expression, I read it a lot. So even if you're standing right before me and you're lying to me, I would read your mouth. Go and check all these times that Yomi has been defending himself. Yomi has become a stammerer. Yomi is never a stammerer. Because you don't need to think twice before bringing them out. You compose them. He composes them now when he has to. This is what we are talking about. And go and check his profile since he created that TikTok account, and he has been posting about justice for Mohbad. For those people who are learned and who would consider things and see things the way they are. Everything that Yomi has done in the last few months that he came back to justice for Mohbad is nothing but building a profile for a purpose. Has been building a profile for a purpose, because there's nothing he does about justice for Mohbad that he does not put his name, and he does not put his NGO's name. That he does not post his past activities. And this is someone that has come to sell himself to you, that I've done this, I've been to this, I've been to this, and nobody has gone to go and check and say, okay, all these things that you have said you have done, we need to check them, check the review, check your profile, and see how many of them have you succeeded with. Even if we don't know all, the only one that we know is about Baba Ijesha. And Baba Ijesha is still in the prison. Koromalo dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Sànù. Tó ṣiṣẹ́ fún Abíọ́lá, tó jẹ́ pé Abíọ́lá end up sẹ́wọ̀n náà ni. Tó ṣiṣẹ́ fún Fẹlá, tó jẹ́ pé Fẹlá end up sẹ́wọ̀n náà ni. So how many of these things have you succeeded in doing? And you're out here to sell things to us. Because before you sell yourself, they want to see your past activities and they want to see how you have succeeded with them. Exactly, my brother. But this is someone who has come to sell ordinary sweet mouth, because you know that this is only theater that we know. We want to relate with him because he's a popular figure. And you have given all of yourself to him. For all those that accepted him, yes, and it's not like some of us don't make mistakes. But the only problem I see in this situation is we have realized that these are mistakes that we have made. Let's retrace our path with immediate alacrity. But because of shame, we want to continue to defend what we shouldn't defend. We want to continue to rub hands on this person. There is nothing that has happened in this justice for Mohbad since Karimo and Yomi came in other than distraction and division. Hello, before they came in. We never had these big issues. We never had this distraction. We never had this division. Since both of them came in, it has been division and distraction. And a lot of us are still not seeing things the way we should see them. The only thing we want to do is start bashing ourselves. And it baffles me when D Naija is abusing your daddy, and at the end of the day, D Naija is done abusing your daddy, and I say justice for Mohbad. And your daddy is done abusing D Naija, and D Naija say justice for Mohbad. And we still want everybody to believe that we're still fighting the same cause, but we are not in line. How does that work? You send battalions of soldiers to war, and different troops of Nigerian army are coming together to go fight the country. 82 division is not in collaboration or is not in line with 32 division, and they are on the same war front. How do they succeed? How do they fight the fight? It's not possible, because there has to be a commander that will give instruction to all the divisions, and they will listen. But when the commander is giving instruction to all divisions, and the division believes they have their own captain, and they have to listen to their own captain, and this division say we have our own major, we have to listen to this major. But now it's impossible. Your daddy, I beg, make I rest small.
I've said it, it's been a long time you have spoken on this platform, and I'm getting a positive vibe from the comment section, and I would still like to give you more time. And it is what it is, like what you just said. How can different soldiers from different battalions be fighting be fighting the same cause in different ways that are terrible to each other? Now, I'm going to say it loud and more clearer, like what the Naija have said. Karimo and Yomi Fabi has brought into justice for Mohbad more division than ever. In fact, the justice team, Karimo divided. It is the foundation of division in the justice team. And this is what is still happening. I can't imagine Karimo now is sitting down on a platform in justice for Mohbad and cursing the people that have been fighting justice for Mohbad from September. And they are using their head to rob him, is giving information. And this is sad. This is somebody that you hear loud and clear that I have not collected any money when Mohbad was alive. She said it herself. She said it. She said it herself. And this is what got me really pissed. Really pissed. Yeah.
Mi ò jẹ́wọ́ náírà mọ́ kó tó kú. Mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé.
Mi ò jẹ́wọ́ náírà mọ́ kó tó ṣe kí ni. Listen to that part.
Monetize. Tó fẹ́ monetize. Ṣèbó níye tó ń wọlé lóṣooṣù fún gbogbo yín. Ẹ̀yin tí TikTok ṣebí Daily Pay lẹ́ ń gbà.
Yes.
Ẹ̀yin èèyàn. Ẹgbẹ́ mi ṣe wà yìí o. Mi ò jẹ́wọ́ náírà mọ́ kó tó kú.
Did you hear that?
Mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀. Náírà mọ́ kó tó kú. Mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n náírà mọ́ kó tó kú. Mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n náírà mọ́ kó tó kú. Mi ò dẹ̀ nítorí pé owó ti máa rí ń bẹ̀. Kí n wá máa.
These things keep baffling me. And I keep asking myself a question. Is it that there is an agreement with this set of people when this whole thing started? Okay, the agreement is like Wumi is not holding up, and Wumi too is not holding up on the agreement based on the fact of that statement of account that she requested for, and the whole Buhari started.
Daddy, let's ask another question. Karima said it herself that when she came to Nigeria after Mo passed on, that she took Wunmi herself to the US Embassy to get her visa, to take her out of Nigeria. Will she still be able to come before people and say, I took Wunmi to America, if American Embassy had granted Wunmi visa to Japan? Just few days after Mo passed on, and these are the people who gave us the impression that Wunmi was mourning her husband. So she forgo mourn her husband for America. Okay. So what if she had succeeded in taking Wunmi out of Nigeria to the US? She for the talk this thing which they talk now. No, let's sit down and ask ourselves questions. We are not beefing anybody. I personally, I don't know if anybody is beefing anybody. I personally am not beefing anybody. Whatever I say and whatever I analyze is what has come out from the horse's mouth. I don't be listening to them say. Ask anybody on this justice for Mohbad issue. How many people have I chatted behind platform to say I want to discuss justice for Mohbad or I want to discuss about Mr. A or Mrs. B? I have never done. I don't even do it. When people ask for my numbers, I tell them I don't give my numbers out. Go to my inbox. If you think you don't want to say it on platform, go to my inbox and type it. Made up evidence there. I don't do it. So when they say, people say and they don't listen, they don't do all this and all that. Now, let me tell you this. I was listening on the platform yesterday when Yomi was accusing Mr. Muiwa. And Mr. Muiwa said, you did not give us the address. You only told us to go to the house next to Mohbad. You told us to go to the house next to Mohbad. And Yomi said there was no way I could give you the address because the woman, Kiniko, he himself as Yomi does not trust anybody and does not even trust the legal team. That was why he could not give. And they said, okay, just give us the phone number. He said, I don't have the phone number. You said you don't have the phone number and you said you've been talking to this person. This is the same person that you said he sent you, he or she sent you, a threat message that was sent to him or her. Where the person sent the threat message or the threat evidence to your email, because it must have sent it to you on your WhatsApp or wherever. So which means you've been speaking to this person. How come you're coming online to tell us that you don't have the number? Yeah, truth be told, you're not ready to give the number out, which I don't even have a problem with. You might decide you want to be protecting that person. He made a statement and said, in case anything bad, and bam, they already knew I spoke to Baba Mohbad. And I was asking, you said you were with securities. Does it mean that the security people that went with you were not aware of where you were going to? You yourself might have told one or two people, and you think you trust those people that you told 100%. What if it was just one of those people that had told one or two people that, oh, I'm with so person, we are going to so place? We need to look at all angles and stop pointing accusing fingers at people. And when it comes to the platform and you begin to ask him questions and, he understands that he's not on a platform that people are just about to hail him and all that, it gets aggressive. And before you know it, he's off the platform. He only goes to where people want to praise him, people want to, give him accolades and all that. We know that this is the ways of all this Awoni theater. And the mistake that people made from day one is they need to understand that Nigeria as it is, no matter how good you think they have the same characteristics. They have the same characteristics. So there is no way you want to point an accusing figure at somebody when you have not even checked yourself. Now, It's impossible. So you're not giving the address, you're not giving the phone number. You're only telling them the description of the place. One is, if we have to take a court injunction, we need a name to put on that court injunction so that when we take that letter to that place, that person will know that we're not making a mistake. The letter is purely for this person, that the name is on the letter. And you said, no, Mr. Yomi Fabiyi wants to talk to you. Who does that? And this is the same you that has left Nigeria. And you say they want to buy you. But this is the same you that still said you are coming back for your Akorede. Baba, Osharo Thursday. I don't know. Because I sit down and look at all these things, I observe them, and because why at this cause anybody to above 18 for justice for Mohbad now? So that tells that at least to an extent, I was knowledgeable enough. If things are right or things are wrong. But what happens when we still realize that things are not going the way they ought to go, or probably things are totally wrong, and we still just want to cover things up? I'm not saying people cannot accept Karimo, but for me, I say if we don't get what we want, the information that we expect that this person is coming back to us to give to us, then it doesn't worth it. 100. It doesn't worth it. It does not. No, it does not. Because I mean, I'm telling you, my brother. And people keep saying they are bashing it, they are passionate, they don't want to accept her, they don't want to shake it. No, it is not like nobody is ready to accept her. But why do we want to accept her? The only reason why we want to accept her after all said and done is because we feel she's going to help us. And in the last few months, has she helped us? No. She's only out there to fight her family, who she feels they have betrayed her. As weapon, that's a family now. It's a family one now. They can just go anywhere and solve whatever problem that they have. We don't have to be part of it because we never knew when they started it. So we don't have to be part of it. So we distract our main purpose of coming up here. Because that is not why we are here. Let's face why we are here. Let's get what we are here for. Then every other thing can come later. Daddy York, in conclusion, I greet you. And I greet everybody on the platform. Bless you
for this talk this morning to expressly set my mind. If we are going to accept somebody that is not even ready to give us what will help the case, so why accept him? And that is the point. That is the major reason 13 Tenumo, all this why. Nobody is against anybody. We are not, we are not against anybody. I'm not against Karimo. I'm not even against Wumi. If Wumi can come out and say, bye, lo shelesi Mohbad. But in the CTC of Wumi, she keep dodging. When they ask her this, she's not saying it. She did not even establish that she had a quarrel. She did not even say that she had a misunderstanding with the partner in the house. Now, if Karimo has come down in the last how many months now and has been raining curses on his family member, and from what we have that we heard that we can put 2 and 2 together, is that there must be an agreement of the money. One money somewhere that they've promised themselves, and now somebody has went to break the agreement.
She came to Nigeria. She asked for statement of account. Nobody is giving her statement of account. She doesn't know what's up. Pam. And Wumi was coming out, debunk the fact that Wumi never. How will you say Mohbad gave Wumi STD when it's not only Mohbad that was punching this girl? So where's the STD coming from? Why are you not saying that? Why are you not saying that this girl infected Mohbad? Now you came to justice, and some people are still expecting you. Because I don't even understand. I try to think to bring myself so low. I'm trying to bring myself so low to the category of that is accepting this person. Because I don't understand. You're coming up with what?
No, na forgive Karimo.
With what cannot even help. Since you have joined us, since you said you're fighting for justice for Mohbad, what have you done? If you have evidences, who have you tabled it to?
Now, small. If you are attacking her, she will do it. You understand? It's not easy to come out with the truth. Don't understand.
The last voice note that BJ played when my sis girlfriend was explaining how Mohbad was treated, what happened, and all that. Do you know what BJ did after that show? She said it yesterday. She said immediately she forwarded that evidence to them, Baba, and said, oh, send it to the legal team. Anyone that can be useful, let them pick it. That is what a true justice fighter would do. If you see anybody saying, we have information, we have evidences, we are keeping it to ourselves, that person is a bastard anti-justice. I'm not sorry to say that. That person is a public ocombium, disgracefully. Oh, God damn it. That person is as anti-justice as anything. Because why will you have something that will help this guy get justice and you're keeping it on your phone? For what? For what? If you have something that is with you that can help the justice, send it to the person. Somebody is saying that, how can, oh God, how can somebody, familiar, will come online and say that he came for a protest in Lagos? A protest is going to hold 7 a.m. in Lagos, and you arrived from Abeokuta on a Sunday evening. At what point did you receive the threats that your life was being threatened? Who sent the message that your life was penciled down?